bruschetta, la gazzetta, cappuccino, Miss Paper, biscotti, Maldini, Mancini, Angelotti, all for the love of the game.
Hello, hello. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you let me know? Why that'll be just, well. We've got Esther there early. Mandy, as always. Getting stuff done before you're here all night. Oh, you're all night. Casper, oh, hang on, what's happening there? Don't do that, don't do that. Shine. How you doing, Shine, now, mate? Lula Bellatini. Hey, Pastor Dudette, how are you? How are you in yourself? I was like 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle. Right, this is going to have to go a hell of a long way. A hell of a long way. To even come close to getting near to what I've witnessed today. It was Rugby League Magic weekend this weekend. I saw some of the players. I saw some of the fans last night when I was dropping Lois off in Liverpool. I watched my first game of the weekend, the very last one this weekend. St Helens versus Wigan. Unbelievable. Right? Unbelievable. The game kicked off, right? When I say kicked off, they kicked the ball, and then within 5 seconds, it kicked off. They were fighting on the pitch within 5 seconds of starting the game. Unbelievable. Louise, you missed an absolutely amazing game last night. Paraguay with all the dark arts with their filthy eastern ways. France. I wasn't happy with France either. There was lots of throwing themselves to the ground. The referee was abysmal. Abysmal. The hat-ch. The famous hat-ch. There we go. Yeah, it was it was mad, wasn't it? No chat, you thought you might hear birds, but none. Right, that's a shame. I've just been for a walk as well, and I should have took my camera with me because it's really moody and actually a little bit warm. Warmer than I thought it would be. But I've got my little... I've run for steps wise. Oh, I've hit my targets just. Jeez, man. It's a good job I went. Marvellous. Both sides were cheating, they were. Lots of diving. Lots of fouling. Just, it wasn't a good spectacle. Some of the Paraguayans need to be banned. Ismail Alfat from the US is the referee tonight. Yeah, Paraguayans trying to dig up the penalty spot with the studs. Could be a straight red card just for doing that. Horrific. Terrible. Yeah, it takes a lot for you to feel sorry for the French, but it was ridiculous. They've got filthy eastern ways. Tatiana Guzman, Nicaragua, is the VAR referee. Referee, she's the referee, isn't she? Shane, do you fish? And look at that. That's a good looking stadium, but like I say, not as good as the Hill Dickinson. We've got Brazil, Alisson, Douglas Santos, Gabriel Magalhaes, Marquinhos, one of the 6,000 Danilos, Casemiro, Bruno Guimaraes, Vinicius Jr., Gabriel Martinelli, Ryan, Mateus Cunha. That is a very, very England-heavy team playing there. Mexico should be banned for the fireworks. It was quite funny. The actual quote that I heard was, it's worse at Everton than it is with Mexico. We got Oyen Nyland, Muller Wulfe, Hegem, Christopher Ayer, Rierson, Sander Berger, Patrick Berg, Martin Udegaard, Antonio Nusa, Erling Haaland, Alexander Sørloth. Again, lots of Premier Leagueage in there. There we go. This should be a very, very big test. If Brazil want to go on and win this World Cup, this performance will dictate how far they go, I think. Sneaking a 1-0 win, I do not think will put the the likes of France off at all. There he is, the man himself, Carlo, Don Carlo Ancelotti. What a man, what a man. What a mighty fine man. Trying to wake up the English, it'll take more than that. The England players going crazy with the fireworks outside. It is, but also it has happened plenty of times with Everton fans when we've had to stay up last game of the season. So I can't say much about it, apart from the fact that the England players went, it's more intimidating at Everton than it is with the Mexicans. It was a question in your chapter when you said you kayaked. You said, oh, I'll stay then. All right. Oh, here we go, underway. They're playing in Tony Soprano's place. They are New York, New Jersey. What am I, some kind of fucking mook? I'm just busting your balls, T. Where are we? I'm warm. It is warm today, isn't it? What's the weather? Says it's 18 degrees. It feels warmer than that. It's nice though. Cloudy as well. That stupid kick-off or goal kick, I hate it. I hate it. You shall have to get the cat in from the garden. No worries, Tomash. Bring in the man himself, the cat himself, the man cat himself. Oh, Domingo himself. The little video that I did yesterday as well, I was sat in the car waiting for Jess and Lois to come out, and that cat just turned up and stood there staring me out. Even when I got the camera out and pointed it at him, just stood there like that. Just to say, is that it? The best you've got? 29 degrees there. I think it was fairly warm here, but it wasn't nowhere near as warm as that. But even when I went for my walk earlier, it was 21. And it felt warm, overcast, dull, but it felt nice. Good walking weather. And a quick walk as well. It's amazing how quick I am whenever I put the camera out. No, Frankie, no. It is warm, is it? Warm as balls. Nice breeze. That's all. Well, you need a nice breeze, otherwise it'd be ridiculous. Why is it, by the way, the whole world uses a comma as a decimal point, but the UK uses an actual decimal point, Casper? Because the dot is the decimal point. The comma isn't. Oh. How far ahead are you lot? It's just unbelievable. Was it offside? It's offside. It's going to be checked. It's going to be checked. We're not going to press the button. It's going to be checked. VAR will check it. Christine, Charlie Bravo 04. Charlie Bravo 04. A sudden thunderstorm has popped up. Hiya, Sam. Oh. Yeah, off. No goal. Good finish. Bloody hell, that's a good finish, but no goal. No. Look, the faces have dropped as soon as he saw the linesman's flag. Sorry, referee's assistant's flag. That, I would say, for the Norwegians, should be a source of confidence. That's how easy it was to get around the back of and through the middle of Brazil. Brazil. Where are we? Right, there's a lot going on in the States. There's a lot going on in the eastern side of the States, eastern seaboard especially, but I think we might be all right. I think we're all right there. Thank you, Mandy, for the lightning check. I think we might be all right. However, you know what lightning is? Lightning moves like, well, like lightning, doesn't it? Yeah, when they're offside, it's easy to get behind them, but they're still doing it now. They look as though it's fairly open for Norway to get behind them. Just need to time that run a little bit better. It's a comma, decimal point, my ass. Go and have a word with the people from NASA who rely on stuff like that. The clue is in the title, Casper. Decimal point. A comma is not a point. Another pick more Texasy. Texas. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Texan lightning. Texan lightning. Very Texy. Even weirder last night with a very calm weather that switched to 25 to 30 miles per hour gusts. Brought down a big limb. That sounds like Haaland, doesn't it? Big limb. Keep an eye on Big Limb at the back post. Go ahead, Erling, lad. Throw him to the floor. Don't have a word with both of them. It wasn't both of them doing it. It was only one of them who was doing it. Yeah, good point. There you go. When the ball comes in, if you've got your arms around him, it will be a penalty, or it should be. You should be able to punch the centre half if he grabs hold of you. Here speaketh a centre forward. He's just warned him about grabbing and then just watched him as he was grabbing in the box. Come on, Norway, do Norwegian stuff. Nice ponytail. Is it a ponytail or is it a piece up, piece down? It luckily did not hit neighbour's shed or fence. Wind from the north was so strong it whipped it over to your yard. Only hit your tumbling composter. Sounds painful. You missed Rough Riders from Jones Beach. I recognise English, but I don't recognise what that means. You like a Rough Rider, do you? Aye. Do you? Got to do better than that, lads. They did the rowing thing. Is that rowing or rowing? Because it's two different things, isn't it? You've been out this afternoon. Where have you been? Where have you been? Go on, where have you been? Go on, where have you been? Where have you been? I haven't. I sat on the sofa, watched Rise and Damp and had a cornetto. About it, really. Oh. Vinny Jr., you've got to watch him, lads. You've got to watch him, Norwegians. He's good at the footballings. Oof. Out. It'll be in the Today from the Garden once you get it edited and posted. There you go. We've got something to look forward to at least. We've got a little bit of drama heading our way. I went out to the Full Stop Comma Convention. I did. I was there. Full Stop Comma Convention 2.0. Just one cornetto. Just one. I've got one left. And I've not been to Tesco in about 4 days, I don't think. Which is probably a good thing, really, isn't it? Thomas got problem catching Domingo. He's Domingo. He plays by his own rules. He is freeform jat in jazz. Freeform jazz in cat. He is a freeform jat. Freeform jazz cat. I've got no idea what I'm talking about today. Work on Saturday. Why are you working on Saturday? Today's Sunday. Grimsthorpe Castle near Bourne in Lincolnshire. That's something. It's got a horrible name. It sounds terrible, but I bet it was gorgeous, wasn't it? Far from grim. Oh, chance. Brazil. Chance. Great. Oh, great block, lad. What a tackle that is. It'll be checked. Calm down, you half-wit. Why are they getting wound up? Oh. Penalty. Got to be a penalty. Got to be. He's not. Oh, he's got a slightest feather touch on the ball. I don't think that's enough. That should be a penalty. Oh. Oh, look at that. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? Oh. Bloody beautiful. Bloody beautiful. We've got a VAR check as well.
VAR check in progress.
After review, number 38 has an abysmal mullet. Red card, penalty to the opposition.
You bastard.
Bastard. At Essential Sport yesterday, she made a proper healthy meal. Right, stop with this bollocks as well. I hate that. There's always a still showing you the worst possible thing. The other side, show off. You haven't seen it from the proper angle. Penalty it's going to be. They've only showed it from one angle. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Penalty. Just stick the pics on BPTV if there are no objections. Are we all right with that? Are we okay with sticking the pics on BPTV? From the other angle, it looked like he actually got a touch on this. It wasn't that. It was from right behind the goal. It looked like it got a touch. Ah, well. Ref should have paid him on... Just... what's that? What? Going on here now? Why are they kerfuffling? Guimaraes is taking it. He couldn't see it. It was running right next to it. It looked to me as though there was a touch. I don't know. I'm sat here wearing glasses. What do I know? Guimaraes. Saved. Saved by the keeper. Unbelievable, Jeff. There you go. I think it's justice. I genuinely think it is. I thought from behind the goal it looked like there was a touch on the ball. But they've got Snicko, haven't they? There's a snickometer in the ball. A sensor which tells whether or not it's been touched, apparently. Weird. You can't see him properly when I just hold the phone to the camera. I could do it on something else, couldn't I? Yeah, we'll stick them on BPTV then. There we go. We've got the issue. There you go. I'll do us. They may or may not appear. It's me dependent. I'm going to send you them in a sec. Stop moaning, Mandy. Me dependent. Not my daughter. She's my only dependent. The poor penalty there. Very poor. Can't anybody take a normal penalty? Is it impossible to take a normal penalty these days? Tons of gadgets in those balls. See what? There's a Snicko, which bizarrely managed to find a ball hitting someone's hair in the Croatia game, but doesn't tend to see it if it hits someone's hand and stuff like that. It's mad. Utterfield. Oh, touch, lad, touch. Miles wide. What a great first touch that was outside the left foot, though. Messi-esque. Ancelotti. No, and I have to pull you up on that. He hasn't got impeccable taste. He is impeccable taste, Ancelotti. If you look up impeccable taste in the dictionary, it's just a picture of him. Ronaldo? That's got to be his son behind him. What? He's got such impeccable taste, he's mentioned in one of the greatest football songs in history. Ancelotti. Don't send them to you, just put them on. You're still waiting for voiceovers for Ollie picks. You need to remind me of this stuff. My brain doesn't work like normal people's brains. Sorry, my brain doesn't work. I'm off tomorrow. Bully me tomorrow, Mandy. Bully me tomorrow. Remind me. Got a tough day ahead of me tomorrow. 700 fucking quid. That I could have spent on, I don't know, raspberry bootlaces. I don't know, anything. Probably could have bought a van for that, couldn't I, for 700 quid? Or another camera to go with me 700 ones I've got already. Oh, Brazil, 3 against 3. Yeah. He's the danger, Vinny Jr. He is the danger. Oh, good header away. Good cross in. That is definitely the danger. On the left-hand side, Vinny. Nah. Rizzola. Luis is Ollie. He can talk for himself. Always joins in on a telephone conversation. He's never rang me. I'll be having words with him next time we don't speak, do we, me and Ollie? No, not car trouble. Thieves. Buy a camper van for that. Could do. It's not just dental. It's dental with a capital M. 700 quid. It was just filling the tank. Last time I filled it up was the first time it was under £90. The last few times it's been just under 100, so it's a 10 or less, which is fantastic, as they say in Japan. You love chatty cats. We miss you, hiss the love cats. Good defending, lad. Good defending. Good strong boy. Yeah, get it done tomorrow, and then hopefully no more outgoings for a little while. I hope. I shouldn't shout obscenities at him over the phone. I didn't. All I said was Jerry shits all over Tom, and that was it. He wasn't happy then, was he? You know what cats are like, they stick together. Chiefs. You know what TAFE means in Netherlands, does it? You bent in. Oh, I have to be careful with that. Having teeth problems or teeth problems. Be careful, man. Good job you're writing in English. How big of a tank have I got? Personal question, that isn't it? 60 litres. It is a 60-litre tank. And we buy our petrol and diesel in litres. And then we get so many miles per gallon. Because, obviously, we're insane. 60-litre tank. £1.75 a litre. 40 miles to the gallon. I can't work it out. Norway are not quite getting in a position where they can get Haaland into the game. Which you would think one of the world's best strikers would cause a few issues. Have I got two tanks? Yeah, they come with that. With two tanks in it, bruv. I think there's a normal tank and there will be a small reserve tank as well. Usually is, isn't it? But the main tank is 60 litres. Which should be alright, actually. 40 miles to the gallon does me quite well. You have a broken tooth. So expensive, you've been saving up for that shite for ages. It's stupid, isn't it? You would think, in terms of the economy, looking after the economy, people's teeth would be up there and trying to make sure they get into work or they're productive and stuff like that. Don't want them spending days off work, not producing because teethy probs. Meanwhile, there will be dentists in the Panama Papers with the money offshore. Harry, goedenavond. How are you? You alright? Oh, yeah. Naughty, naughty, very naughty. Have a word, will ya? How are we all? Are we all alright? Ryan's learned that at Bournemouth, obviously, hasn't he? Dirty get. Now, these have got some exceptionally big lads in this Norway side. Couple of 6'5". I think there's a 6'6" in there as well in Christopher Ayer. Very, very big boys. Big boys. You're not going to do anything playing like that, are you? Well, get the ball in the box, lad. Get the ball in the box. And then give it away. 2-on-2 at the back. Is he after another penalty? Get up, come on. The 6 and 2 threes. Bit like had a nail in your tyre to take care of. Oh, it's a pain, that, isn't it? Fixed for now. I hate that. Jesus. I think Tom and Domingo went to the pub. We can have a beer. We do have beer. For drinks. Proper. We haven't had a beer in a while, have we? Let's have a beer. Proper beer. A nice pint. A nice pint. I have a beer in the fridge, actually. Which one is it? I think it's the one that Tomash told me to get. I haven't tried it yet. I might get one. When do we have the nice warm weather up here? Up here? Up north? Up north? What does it say for us? Wednesday. Wednesday we're up to 23, and then Friday, Saturday. Friday is the big warm weather. 26, 28, 25, 25. There you go. Friday onwards it should be. For the warm. That's not bad. Wednesday it's 23 degrees, then 22, 26, 28, 25. Some good weather coming ahead. Could be grand. But yeah, no problem at all. Beers all round. Mohawk beer. The north always looks good, Shane. The north always looks good. When there's cloud, it looks dramatic. You've had a rosé. Delicious. Yeah, Friday's going to be the one, I think. You get your all over tan, 38,000 feet up. That'd be horrific, that wouldn't it? 38,000 feet up, imagine that. 200-mile-an-hour winds, ice cold. Are we supporting Norway? Got to stick up for Europe, haven't we? Same there as well, Friday with the nice weather. Oh. I like him, he's a good lad, him. That Norwegian lad, I like him. Oh yeah, hydration break. Rosé is nice, but when the footy's on, it's always beer. Has to be beer. You're finishing up in the garden. I've bought some of that beer you told me about as well, by the way. Footy and beer is the best combination. 21, 26 in the blessed PM, and light and pleasantly temperatured. The temperature's fantastic, isn't it? It's just warm enough that it's not like hot and sticky. Motocross and Rockstar for you. Can't drink any of that stuff. Can't drink it, man. I don't do enough to warrant drinking energy drinks. Doesn't take energy to sit on my arse, really, does it? I got the Peroni. I got the Peroni. I think it was the lemon Peroni. I might go and get a lemon Peroni, a little lemon Peroni soon. I might do that during the half-time break, actually. I'll shoot out and get one. I've not tried it yet. Mrs. Tom's in the bath. Can you hear me, Mrs. Tom? Actually, you shouldn't hear me, Mrs. Tom. I shouldn't be in the bath with you. Let's be honest. To be fair. Work for her tomorrow. Unlike us cool kids, eh? Smash the system. Has she recovered from last night? What was her order at Mackey's as well, by the way? There was a Mackey's order. For those who were here last night, there was a Mackey's order on the way back. The words I have heard on many an occasion. Can we stop at the Mackey's on the way home? Kind of cold, but it's still light out. That's half the battle, isn't it? With this storm, you've dropped to 34 Celsius. Yesterday's high was 99. 99, are you out of your mind? That's too warm, that one. I should have a good night. You should have gone live. I know it's difficult to go live, but you should have gone live. Moaning in the car. I used to do that all the time. 37's too hot. Yeah, be careful in the storm. There does appear to be lots of storms around the old Texas area. Damn, Sam. It was great fun. Large quarter pounder with cheese meal. Full fat Coke, obviously full fat. Big Mac sauce. What do you call me? It was quite straightforward. It sounds it, doesn't it? No messing around. No going for the weird stuff. Just in there with the, I am going to regret this in the morning if I don't eat something like this. Oh, I could order that, couldn't I? I could order something for half time. When I say half time, I mean between the two games. What char? We shall try, now that you've had the huge branch come down before the storm. Spoilers, minor spoilers. Drama in the next instalment of Today in the Garden. Keep an eye out for that one. In fact, where are we? Let's give you a pin for that, actually. I haven't pinned anyone in ages, have I? Oh, it's been ages since I've had a good pin. It really is. Keep an eye out for Sam's updates in the garden. They've been fantastic. I've still got a couple to catch up on. But Jeff has seen them. I'll make sure of that. Oh, cross to the back post. Vinny, Vinny, Vinny. No, 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 no. Oh. Oh, that stayed out. Genuinely thought that was in all the way. They've dodged the bullet there, Norway. No way. Oh, you silly boys. You had 37 here last week. Warmest day ever on record, ever, 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 even once. 36 highest for us. So you had beans on toast and Baileys with cherryade. Don't try much as you weren't Del Boy. Sometimes that's all you need, genuinely. There are times when you can look at menus for 4 hours and in the end you make beans on toast and think I should eat that far more often. You like a McCrispy? Ooh. Not had a McCrispy in ages. Not had a Mackey's in a while anyway. Or I could order a pizza, couldn't I, for between games? Seeing as how I eat fairly healthy these days. It is hot, hot, hot. Stupidly hot. Paul, how you doing, bud? Pele, and Senna, are you watching? We give your boys one hell of a beating. Is that Jason Z, is it? In the crowd. Don't know these people. I can find a Mackey's. It's good. Your nearest one's 13 kilometres. Actually, no, that's the perfect distance to cycle for a Mackey's because you'd need to do that to get rid of the shite out your veins. I always feel guilty after eating a Mackey's and also sick. I think there's stuff in it, you know. Unhealthy stuff. Apart from the saturated fat and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I could order from Haroon's though, couldn't I? He is a fat bastard. Extra pepperoni. Or I could order from Mr. Casey's. My mate runs that. Runs it, he owns it. He's got the biggest pizza in Southport, actually. Oh, great play by Brazilians here. Fast moving. One touch passing. Brilliant stuff. Vincent Jr. Oh, just pushed it too far. He looks bright today, he really does. I think yours is 13 kilometres from there as well. Haven't been in 20 years. You're probably better off for it, to be honest, Casper. You've never had a McCrispy. You didn't partake in last night's drive-thru as you'd made yourself some harissa chickpea stew thing. And after making something so wholesome, you couldn't really throw it in the bin and eat shite, could you? Plus nearly 59. Got to watch what you eat or you look proper shite. All right, you can have the little treat now and then, can't you? That's what I kept saying to myself. The issues that I had was eating the wrong things at the wrong time and drinking too much. And I don't think it was only me. Everybody who ended up a little bit ill during lockdown was because of lockdown. Drinking far too much. Someone who drank 4 or 5 bottles of wine a week was suddenly drinking 4 or 5 a night. Not good. Jacket spud with cheese. That's a proper healthy, old school alternative, that. Not for me, Clive. Not for me. Oh. Oh, no. Chickpeas, very healthy. People don't like it, do they? They either love it or they hate it. It's very Marmite, except it doesn't taste anything like Marmite. If you like chickpeas, you'll eat them. If you don't, you can't look them in the eye. Got a mate who eats them all the time. That was his thing in work. Everyone sat around eating Greggs or Mackey's or something. He's eating chickpea. falafels and hummus and all kinds of stuff. I'm quite partial to a falafel as well, actually. I've not had them in a while. The only time you ever went to a Mackey's was to get stroopwafel ice cream. Oh, and you see, I'd go for that. I would be the opposite of Hall and Oates. I could go for that. 15 years or so. Oh yeah, but you eat healthy anyway, don't you? Oh, chance, Norway. Oh, chance, just wide side netting. Oh, I like Odegaard. Oh, cheese on toast. You can't beat a nice bit of cheese on toast as well. What cheese are we talking? Cheddar, double Gloucester, red Leicester. I used to like occasionally making 3 pieces thereof cheese on toast. 2 red Leicester, 1 double Gloucester. Loads of pepper. Oh, the sky looks lovely. Nice and peppery, Tom. Is that what you call them these days, is it? The apple pie in Mackey's it's far too hot. You can leave the apple pie from Mackey's for 3 days, and when you bite into it, you still burn yourself. It's ridiculous. I reckon that's where they're getting rid of all these nuclear rods. The spent nuclear rods are put into Mackey's apple pies. Chickpeas are best in pea soup and curry. I've had them in curry. I do like them in curry. My Indian friend, who's the best cook I've ever met in my life, she makes loads of vegetarian stuff because she's vegetarian. She does loads of chickpea stuff in curries. They are amazing, man. And then if I'm ever there, she'll put chicken in it for me because she sounds like that. I haven't seen her in ages. I'll have to give her a text, I think. See how she is. Our daughter's getting on as well. She was smashing uni. Pea soup. Oh. That's the difference, isn't it, between roast beef and pea soup? You can roast beef, but you can't pea soup. Painful. You might used to get confused with all the pulses. You didn't know the difference between a chickpea and a lentil. Told you never paid 50 quid to have a lentil on your...
That's actually very good.
You're having that one, you are getting that one.
That is very good. That is very funny.
Was it Jordan, by any chance, Tom Ash? Was it Jordan who did that? It's the best. You only have sandwiches and cream cakes for tea. Oh, do you know, sandwiches, any time of the day, day or night, any day of the week, you can't go wrong with a good butty. Anyway, sad news about the inventor of the speedboat dying. You understand, the funeral is tomorrow, followed by the wake.
Very poor. Very poor indeed. That's actually very good.
You get a double bubble for that one.
That is very good. Very good. That is very funny.
Where are we? Didn't like it when Young... Hang on, get this thing up here so I can read what I'm doing. Didn't like it when Young was at home, they were made wrong. Just cooked with chorizo, but Moroccan ex made couscous with added raisins. Oh, you can't go wrong with that. Apricots, almonds and chickpeas stewed in beer. And it's D-Dog Delish. Oh, very nice. I like that. Toy and Mackey's choking hazard. Evil man. Morocco puts beer in food. Or is it just that one Moroccan? Fun fact, Casper, you're always a bit jealous of your English schoolmate because the food he ate in day out was the food you only got like on a Friday. Oh, our fish and chips we eat all the time. We love it. Ali, how are you? Your mum used to stew hare in beer. Beer is good for any meat because it's not only flavours it, it also sort of massages it a bit, doesn't it? Tenderises it. That's how that lady died from the Christmas song. She got hit by a jet ski. She did. Oh, chance, no. Got blocked. Oof. Yeah, Kirsty McCall. She did get hit by a jet ski. Gotta be so careful, man. Is it not bad enough being in the water with things that want to eat you? All of a sudden, some dickhead on a jet ski comes and hits you as well. He did. He drank beer. He drank booze. It might be time for a grapefruit. Schürfer, Hefeweizen. Sounds painful. Yes, the alcohol vervliegt. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good save by the keeper. The back gate just flew open. No, Frankie, no. You have a dish called Ulebrud, meaning beery bread. Like a thick soup made from rye bread and beer. Oh, I'd have that. Their own jet ski went round her and then hit her head. That's why they are dangerous, man. Because you can't see, can you? All it takes is just one little wave and someone's head beyond it is completely invisible. So dangerous. Which is why you should have fenced off areas that are very well policed. You can swim in this bit. You cannot use jet skis and you cannot swim outside of it because there are jet skis there. There should be an in and out, so to speak. No, Frankie, no. Great save, that, man. The boy Dan good. With whipped cream on top. Wild. All the wind last night and it waits until now to blow open. Mad, isn't it? Yeah, Mandy was talking last night about a mum made Barabreath with beer. When traditionally Mandy thinks it should be done with tea. Is that right? But instead it was with stout. Go ahead, Erling, lad. I like the way he bullies centre halves. As he should. I'm going to have a beer. I am going to have one. Do I get one for the second half of this? I might do, actually. You might have to have a bit of a chair stream while I go and get a booze. Let's have a boozy do. Oh, Haaland. Oh, chance. Corner. He still look dangerous, Norway. Is the yeast for bread and beer the same yeast? That is a very good question, that one. I would think yeast is yeast, isn't it? You get different strains of it, but I reckon the yeast that you use for bread, you could use for beer as well. Is one fast acting and one isn't. Just the same active ingredients, isn't it? Good question, that, though. We'll have to look into that one and find out. Thought it might have been hail for a minute. Small if so. Oh. Either recipe is acceptable. Commercially, I suppose tea is cheaper than beer. Could well be. Cup of tea never normally costs as much as a pint, does it? The yeast for beer and Marmite is the same. Ah, right, so the bakers used to get their yeast from the brewers. So, yeah, by the sounds of it, it is then. That's a great question, though. I like that. Never ever thought of that. And yet, the main thing in both is yeast, isn't it? Oh. Norway on the attack. Slowed it down. Let's Brazil get back. Not good. Does make sense, doesn't it? And especially that does as well. Make beer out of it. Reuse. Reutilize. Good stuff, man. Marmite is the sludge from beer barrels. That's why Burton stinks like Marmite, correct? And also why it tastes like shite. All the good stuff's been taken out of it. Yeast extract. There you go. I just read the other day that they're taking yeast from the Otzi the Iceman and baked bread with it. Uh, how had he taken anything from him? That worries me. Yeah. It does. You can tell anywhere where anything is made in any kind of size, if you know what I mean. If you go somewhere where it's a completely a brewing area, you get a smell coming from there. There's was it Wigan where they used to make crisps? Smith's crisps, I think it was, and you could tell what flavour they were making on any particular day just by what the town smelled like. If it was a smoky bacon day, the whole place smelled of smoky bacon. Virginia Street in Southport used to be like that. They made chewits, so the whole road used to smell like really, really pungent fruit. Nice, like. Oh, you tell me. It's concentrated beer, but you can't get pished on it. Yeah, someone reining in those scientists. A scientist with a lab and being bored. It's never good, is it? What have you invented? We milked the Iceman. Another corner. Smith's crisps. You think you've seen them here? Actually, they used to be made in huge amounts in Wigan. I think it was. I'm sure it was. In fact, if you go to the likes of, where is it? Kirkdale, which is where the old Everton stadium used to be. They've got massive containers for molasses that come in from the Caribbean, and the whole place smells of molasses. There's a particularly sickly, sweet smell about the place. Oh, no. Camera on random VIPs that we don't know. They will be American football players. There's been loads of them. And we're supposed to know who they are. But we don't, because obviously NFL is a minority sport globally. Not a bleeding clue. Who was the really famous basketball player who walked around London without anyone with him and nobody recognised him? Because he just looked like a South London youth. Nobody knew who he was. Why don't people recognise me? Because about 0.0001% of the world watch fucking basketball. That's why, mate. But I'm world famous in our street. Congratulations. You got a sausage factory about a mile from you. Some days when the wind is right, you can smell when they're smoking salami. Oh, that'd make me too hungry, I think. One looked a bit like Ice Cube with sunglasses on. Jay-Z was there earlier, I'm sure he was. Ooh, Odegaard saved by the keeper. Arsenal's Odegaard saved by Liverpool's Alisson. Didn't realise they're supposed to be VIPs. Yeah, the American TV know exactly who they are, but then the rest of the world just seems to be completely bemused. Down the road, there's a breakfast cereal factory. That's a reasonable smell. Haven't you got a few factories over there? There's a tea one as well, isn't there? Is it Thai food that's over on the Wirral? They were on inside the factory. Smiths is now Lay's. Oh, now called Walkers in the UK. We had Walkers and Smiths at one point. I wonder if one of them bought t'other. Haaland did the same, walking around New York. He looked scary, didn't he? I reckon though, after this, he wouldn't be able to walk around New York because they know who he is now. Oh, that's it. You can be world famous in your sport, but not actually world famous at all. Oh, chance. Oh, just over his head, Martinelli. Don't assume anything. Mind you, John Lennon got to walk around New York and nobody bothered him for years. I think a lot of New Yorkers, they know who you are, but just don't give a shit. We're supposed to be impressed with you, are we? Like when Rowan Atkinson decided not to sell Mr. Bean to Italy because he wanted a place to vacation in peace. I did not know that. That's a great thing, that, isn't it? Typhoon used to back onto Cadbury's biscuits towards Morton Short, about a mile from your dad's. Cadbury's gone. Now ours is Typhoon going. Oh, isn't that the perfect, I mean, genuinely the perfect setup of anywhere in the world ever? Tea and biscuits back to back. Oh, man. I haven't got any biscuits. I've normally got a load of bourbon biscuits. I haven't got any now. Gutted. Haaland's very recognisable. 6'4", 6'5". Built like a Viking. And he's meme worthy as well, isn't he? Very meme worthy. They'll know who he is now. Told a story on Graham Norton. I've not seen that one. Is Walker and Lay's the same? I think one's bought the other, haven't they? So you'll have, it'll be Walker's in the UK, it'll be Lay's in Europe or something like that. Get up, soft shite. He just threw himself to the floor. Do you reckon England can do it tonight? I doubt it. He could do. They've got Harry Kane, Sir Harold Harry Bomber Kane. With him in the team, who knows? And if Jude decides to turn up as well, you never know. But it's a rough place to go to, and it's at altitude. Louise is sat there pissing herself laughing now. What? 7,000 feet, is that it? Like, my driveway's higher than that. It's all PepsiCo. No, it is true. Never had Lays until maybe 15 years ago, and never had Walkers. Someone's bought someone, haven't they? Yeah. Why does your autocorrect keep refusing to spell Haaland right? Is it Dutch autocorrect or English? Or both? Who did Casper? I don't know, ask him. Very poor indeed. Oh yeah, as well. Just seen a thing come up. I was watching the rugby league earlier. St Helens against Wigan. One of the Wigan players was tackled and then stayed down. And as they were trying to take him off, he kept passing out. Apparently, he burst his hamstring. And as they were trying to walk him off the pitch, he was losing blood to the point where his blood pressure was going so low that he was just crashing out. I've seen many an injury in my time. I've never seen anything like that. Horrific, man. Nathan Lowe, poor lad. Horrible, horrible injury to get. Oh, you got mixed Dutch English keyboard on. I tried that, but actually I've got both on, but I have to swap between the two. It starts to get very, very confusing after a while. Phone alert just made you jump out of your skin, threatening flash floods. Apparently, luckily you were not trying to drive anywhere. Stay in. A lot of women with loose morals. Speaking of one, Jordan, we mentioned it earlier on, who said that if England beat Mexico today, they'll all see her naked. I don't think there's a human on the planet who's never seen her bleeding naked. The horse's collar is out as often as possible. If they put the best team out this time, who knows? Who knows? Saw the Graham interview with Madonna. Delighted she said football. She spends a hell of a lot of time in England. Absolutely. Yeah, burst his hamstring. And then, this is rugby league for you. Instead of getting the stretcher out to him straight away, he picked him up and tried to walk him off. And his blood pressure was dropping so low that he was just passing out. Eventually, they stopped the game after Big Junior and Semba absolutely ironed out Owen Dagnall. Loads of Evertonians there, by the way, playing rugby. They were let out today. St Helens and Wigan were let out by Jackson Hastings and Harry Smith, both big Evertonians. I saw Jackson Hastings this season, just gone. He was stood near me while I was having a coffee. He's got a mullet, and also he's the most Australian person I've ever heard in my life. Ah, look mate, look mate. One of those, you know what I mean? Proper. Sound very bogany. Yeah. They say you can't imagine what it must be like to live somewhere with his phone alerts. You live on the Wirral? Fucking hell, man. That's where he took all those COVID people to. You could also you could spell Haaland like Hurland. Double O. Double A makes a U in Denmark and Norway. We may be overcompensating since the poorly done flood warnings that took out the girls' camp. You need to be careful, wouldn't you? You have to choose Dutch keyboard and then keep on writing in English. After a while, it automatically makes a combined keyboard. Ah, right. So you've got to train it. When your grammar's in school, they still spelled A with a double A, like in Aalborg and Aarhus, which is in the middle of our street, apparently. I know, madness. Lots of positivity online about Magic Weekend, and it's back next season as well, with a bank holiday May weekend. You want to see a motocross rider put his arm to a back wheel? Oh, fuck that, man. No. Don't know how you're doing. Morning, Jackie. Live on TV, a freestyler died. Oh, man, no. Don't want to see that. Double A sounds very Dutch, it does, doesn't it? Which is where you've got Jaap Stam, not Jaap Stam, as the English were calling him. Jaap Stam. That doesn't exist on either your Dutch or English keyboard. We just don't have it, do we? We just don't have it. The moon went out. Doesn't every country send those alerts? We don't get them because we don't have anything bad, to be honest with you. Ali P break. Yeah, we don't have anything. We do somewhere down south, somewhere near Cornwall, Devon, they have flood warnings, don't they? We don't. Well, I wouldn't have thought we do. There's not enough rain, and the big rivers that are near the big cities are huge. Stop taking penalties like this. I hate these people. Just run at the ball and kick it into the back of the net. It's not fucking hard, is it? You get weather warnings that can induce flooding. But man, you're up in the hills, aren't you? So you need to be careful up there. You get the start of the floods up there, I would have thought, wouldn't you? And then they judge the way down to places. I think Carlisle get them as well, don't they? Because of the unwilding that we did further up the river. Whenever there's any kind of rain, Carlisle gets flooded. All our own fault. You get them as well. Code red in winter. And one time a code red with the last heat wave. Quite funny when footballers are rolling around holding the toes. I've been hurt on football pitches. Nothing in that kind of league, I'll tell you. Not at all. Although saying that, when you've got someone who's 15 stone and they've got a stud and their entire weight is on the stud on your toe, does hurt. Does hurt. Maybe just for 10 minutes or so, but it does bloody hurt. Nothing like putting your arm through a wheel. Not for flooding, because that's regional. Got loads of misty fog most of the day. Well, I had sun for about an hour. What are we doing here now? Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, Ronaldo, Cafu. Roberto Carlos, who else is there? Bebeto. That's an entire team there, man. Look at that. Cray. It's all crazy. You get them when they test the war sirens in May, and if a child goes missing, in theory, you've only gotten the war siren alerts. Jolts you like a 1990s alarm clock. Oof. You get a river one because you're next to it. Well, you would do if you're next to it, wouldn't you? There is a danger of rivers flooding and bursting the banks. You need to be careful. We don't get any of them at all. I'm at sea level, and the nearest rivers are the Ribble and the Mersey, so we're miles away from them, really. Didn't get any heat ones. Yeah, get them footballers playing football with the proper steel studs. Won't be long. Ripped apart with railway tracks going up the back. Ugh. The worst ones are the blades, to be honest with you. Instead of using rubbers, mouldies, they use blades, and they are absolutely lethal. I've seen, who was it? James Vaughan, former Everton player, got tackled, and it severed one of his arteries or veins, and he had to get him off the pitch, rapid, and sort it out. He was losing so much blood. He had a white sock on, and it was red by the time they got him off the pitch. Just pissing out. The siren used to go off every first Monday of the month. Now they're sending an alert instead. Oh, you've got the air raid alarm every first Monday of the month. I reckon the Dutch should be quite hot on that, just in case the Germans change their mind. Never trust the bastards. Football, rugby. Oh, rugby. The rugby league was amazing today. First half, kick-off, 5 seconds, an actual kick-off. Brilliant. Proper derby. Either the siren is reinstated because of the vulnerability of the 5G network when Russia might attack it. Oh, so Esther not either. That's why. But still being checked. Vest 90s. Yeah, always the vest. Simply the vest. Got the facility for warnings, but you don't think you ever received one. You are misinformed. You're not when you're on here. You hear the Stanlow refinery siren every Wednesday. That was only decided last month. There you go. You know, lad in rugby got steel studs to the face. His whole front was red. Sweet Jesus, man. Hey, yo, your sisters are going to Dublin in the autumn. Anything you can recommend? Guinness. Some horrific injuries in there. Paul Wood, playing for Warrington Wolves in a grand final, ruptured his testicle in the first half. Played the second half, done the got his loser's medal, done the interviews, and then went to hospital. Ruptured testicle. Reading about that, I felt sick. After the 20 Russian drones flew over Falkal airbase unhindered. Bastards. What you do if you hear one for real? Duck and cover. Watched the F1, didn't watch the Women's Cricket World Cup final. Dipped into Magic Weekend, played in the garden for hours. Magic Weekend is back there next year, and everybody apparently loves it. The atmosphere was great. There was a combined 82,000 people across both days at Hill Dickinson, and Catalan Dragon played Toulouse Olympique over in France. There was a good few thousand there as well, but massive. Beat all records by an absolute distance. We'd have made a few quid out of that as well, I think. The club would have made a bit, and also the amount of beer that was sold looked fairly hefty. You wouldn't believe how often those Russians are caught doing shit like that in Danish waters, the same in the UK waters. They're doing it constantly. He couldn't win a war against the West. So all he do is just that little bit of like an annoying fucking mosquito or something. Keep so that we have to send our planes up, or you've got to send warships out. Just constantly. Oh, Casper.
It's going up. 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 It's there.
It is there. Pain, working night shift. Go to bed at 8 and I'm woken up by that bloody siren at noon. Oh, yeah. Go inside, close the windows, turn on the radio for information. Put the kettle on. Always put the kettle on. The 4-minute warning. How long does it take to boil a kettle? 2 minutes. Don't put the kettle on then, go on. That's the British version of it, isn't it? Put the kettle on. May as well go out in a blaze of glory. Oh, big thunderstorm in Mexico City right now, apparently. By the time to see the real island, not just another big city. That's always the main thing, isn't it? If you're a terrorist, you just attack the first Monday of the month at 12 because no one would respond to it. That's inside knowledge, that though, Henrik. That's knowing what you're doing. I like the sneakiness of thought there. Dublin has your least favourite Irish accent. Is it because it's overused? Sir Lotta Noosa come off. Noosa was playing really well. I like him. Shilderup and Bob are coming on. Oscar Bob, ex-Man City, now Fulham. How do we go out for a few minutes to walk the doggies? No problem at all. No problem at all. See you in a bit. Gaan we naar buiten? That's nearly your actual age. Nearly your actual age. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Conor McGregor Dublin accent, not pleasant. Some of them are really nice. Some of them are quite sing-song. Some just sound really, yeah, heavy, don't they? I quite like some of the West Coast accents, gotta say, man. And Cork has got its own special sort of je ne sais quoi, hasn't it? The Copenhagen accent is also your least favourite Danish accent, which is bizarre because people from Copenhagen sound like Scousers when they speak English. Waiting for me to say that. Never disappoint. What do you mean you're only 22? Imagine being in your 20s nowadays. Imagine. Is that Mexico City? Is that where the stadium is? And there's nothing going on but the rent? Ain't nothing going on but the renter. Got to have a J-O-B. Yeah, no, what? Hey? The dogs react, don't they? They do. Speaking of which, when I went for my walk earlier, when I went for my walk earlier, which is almost Walker, the lady with the Myron was out. Gorgeous little Myron. Beautiful looking thing. Light brownish. Big smile on its face. That's the dog, not the lady, by the way. It should be clear by kickoff. You wouldn't notice much of a difference in Danish accent. Your ear isn't tuned to it. If you heard them speaking English, you would, though. Definitely, people from Copenhagen just sound like Scousers. Mad. My dad's mate at FC20, Jan Sørensen, was from Copenhagen. Rang him up one day. All right, Billy, lad. Fancy a game of darts? Game of darts. Oh, ball in, no. Lightning strikes around the Aztec. It should be clear by kickoff. If it isn't and there's an issue, there's going to be all kinds of hull to pay, isn't there? You knew it was going to be there and you just let it go ahead at the normal time anyway. There'll be kerfuffles afoot. Oh yeah, Sam, Mandy sent you the link for the tinnitus cure on Instagram, so if you want to have a check of that. See what happens. Let us know if it works. It's only short term, like it's not going to sort you out forever, but you might get a little bit of relief. No, Frankie, no. Twisted your arm. 37, there you go. Which arm was twisted? I know. Such a shame. I've got a walker. As long as it's not me melon. You know, you talk so hitman. The average Danish speaker doesn't sound like Jan Murby. Remember years of an age where English wasn't taught in school, so maybe you learned English in Liverpool. But that was at the same time as Jan Sørensen was talking to me dad in Enschede in a Scouse accent, and he'd never been to England at that point. That's a lie. He played at Wembley. That's not in Liverpool. Just weird. Thomas Gravison, same thing. Spoke with a Scouse accent before he'd spent any time in Liverpool, really. Speaks with even more of one now, though. According to who's the lad who was at Celtic with him, tells the funniest stories about him. He's brilliant. Says lad all the time. What's happening, lad? How's it going, lad? You lived in Liverpool before, Tommy? Passes the ball here, lad. Ooh, Norway on the break, and that was nowhere near the goal. That was shite. There you go. Is this tapping on the head? It is somewhere, isn't it? Does it work? Does it? We don't know. Like with most apps, you've offloaded them from the phone in order to keep talking and making vids. Go on the PC at some point to log in. It's a pain in the arse, isn't it, with the limited space on phones these days. My upgrade doubled the amount of space on my phone. I am still almost at the same 86% or whatever it is. Then again, I film so much stuff, it's ridiculous. Ooh. You tried to tap and nothing. Nothing. Is that including the hand over the ear, is it? If we meet, you'd love to know if you sound Scouse. I will tell you straight away if you do. Without a shadow of that. Ali's back. Back again. Ali's back. Ali's back. Ali's back. In the car park, that one was absolutely miles away, wasn't it? Are you back in black, Ali? It's not really black anyway. It's really, very, very dark blue. Yeah, like Paddy the Baddy. There's too many of those that sound like professional Scousers, though, unfortunately. They put it on so much. It's stupid. Lad, know what I mean, lad? Shh. Stop talking like that. Haaland's just had no chance whatsoever here. Nothing. No ball over the top. Nothing. They're not playing to his strength at all. You hardly notice it until it's quiet. Again, the advantage of living where there's constant mechanical noise of some kind. It's just one of those. It's another sound somewhere. All right, lad. Nice. Stay Solbakken. Another double A. Petrol blue. The best petrol. The best blue. Diesel blue. Earphone and earbuds don't help. Was it very dark blue? It was very dark blue. I love that episode. Where you're up to in your book reading, Mandy? Back in Love Again. Great tune, but by who? The Spinners, was it? How's Mr. Sam? Is he thriving? Come on, one of you do something. Oh. Oh. Page 374, lovely stuff. Dark blue with a hint of dark blue. Dark blue with dark blue highlights. Dark blue with a dark blue motif. Are your favourite Irish accents is the school kid in the snow being interviewed? Yeah. Sure, you wouldn't be long getting frostbite, that one. That's further north, that though, isn't it? The 15-year-old schoolboy who must have been at least 48. You discovered that you had it constantly when you got headphones to block out conversations and stuff like with your ADHD at work and for studying. Now you notice it all the time. If you'd not checked, you wouldn't know. Now, Rubber Band Man is not by... It's by the Bandits, isn't it? Something Bandit. No, hang on. What's that? Rubber Band Man. Who's that by? It is the Spinners, but someone else has done that as well. Oh, I don't know. I've got it by someone else as well on one of my playlists. But yeah, what's the Spinners? Frank, how you doing, mate? Domingo's been in the garden for much of today. You've been gardening? You'd be KO'd somewhere. Mrs. Tom's in the bath. Who's got the big beard? I like big beards and I cannot like. Book 2 of the Safe Hold series by David Weber. You only got it cause, at the same time. Oh, yeah, because of all the parties, all the raving you were doing, Shane, in the past. Now you've got a constant 250 beats per minute in the back of your head. Layla, how you doing? You okay? Let's stamp your label on this. Probably the most boring World Cup in your entire lifespan. There's been some really good games, but overall, it has been piss poor, hasn't it? The Backstabbers. Oh, who's that by? Smile at your face. Send to you, please. You love that kind of tunes. Rory McSorley, that was him, wasn't it? Have you seen? Yeah, have you seen him? Yaz hasn't he? He's the one. He's got the big beard on him. He looks proper old now, whereas he looked proper old when he was young. So he says to the mother, he says, "What? Doing great. What about me? I'm doing all right. I'm getting there slowly. I've been for a walk. What more can I ask for?" Woody Harrelson. I recognised him. Cheers. Do you reckon you'd be able to have a work-off week with that? Please excuse Nick from work, but he's off with a particularly Woody Harrelson. Might do. Americans in the stands eating like it's a baseball game. It should be points away for doing stuff like that. Bang out of order. Certifiable cabbage. I saw them supporting 8 Mile Radius in Toronto in '72. Amazing band. Come on, do something, someone. Boring the tits off me here. You've been gardening all day as well, cutting a hedge around a caravan site. Nice and big, 6 hours in and only halfway around. That's not a caravan site. That's a city. Yeah, by the time you get it done, you have to start again. It'll be like the fourth bridge, won't it? TikTok on the clock. Oh, Mateus Cunha's coming off. Man United's Mateus Cunha coming off. Hendrick coming on. Will he score some goalages? The only thing missing is those foam. Yeah, they need foam hands, don't they, with wearing number 1. And then shooting t-shirts into the crowd and stuff like that. Oh, we've got a new. You normally only get a new with Typhoon, don't you? How far behind am I? Ooh. He's missed it. He's put it wide. He's put it wide. That was definitely worth a new, but that was wide. You have this thing where it comes in one ear, the sound for maybe 30 seconds, then you get dizzy and have to sit down. And the sound gets higher and higher pitched until it disappears. I get that, but only when I'm with my daughter, funnily enough. We want some Zidane or Yapstam actions. We do. We want something. What was that? It was awful. On your own as well. At least it'll keep you busy, Shane. At least it'll keep you busy, mate. Vamos, come on. Norway are not going to score unless they start getting the ball up front quicker. Utilise Haaland. They're playing as though they want to go for extra time and penalties already, which is awful. Oscar Bob, the Blackadderist sounding player at the World Cup. I like you, Bob. Bob. Oh, chance. Deflection. Corner. Very, very ambitious. Very ambitious. Ali out. Gotta go. No worries. Bon nuit, mon chéri. Don't be running tomorrow and make sure you tie your laces. Some families sound like Frostbite Boy. Oh, the accent's strong, getting faster. His accent was fantastic. Was he Northern Ireland or was he the north of the Republic? Always got to deal with it. Oh, we've got a new. Louise from the future seen a new. Ooh, good save by the keeper. Good snapshot. Saved well by the keeper. That was worth a new as well. Oh, man. We've got to get the ball to Haaland. Doesn't matter where it is. Get the ball to him, let him run. He will scare the living shite out of these back four. No way. Yeah, more like no goal. No way are we going to score a goal. No goal. They're awful. Brazil are starting to up the game slightly. But even then, the quality's not brilliant. Vinny Jr. looks the best so far, I think. He's their most dangerous player. Got to be off. Good save by the keeper. He's got to be off. He was off. With the lifting the red card decision, that looks a very strange decision, Layla. It's not allowed anywhere else. Why all of a sudden have the US got away with it? I don't get it. Looks like they're changing the rules midway through the tournament. That's not good. I took a deflection, that shot from Hendrick. Great save. Cool. He just played for Aston Villa, didn't he? All in Ireland. Arsenis has come on. Arsenis. The keeper, by the way, isn't much younger than you. Yeah, the sponsors. Money, isn't it? Richard O'Brien's come on. It is him, isn't it? He come on and took a step to the left. Or a jump to the left even, wasn't it? Go on, lad, get going. They're so negative, Norway. So negative. Every time they get the ball, knock it back, take a deep breath, start again. When just have a look up and see who's in front of you. I think I'd be taking the gamble a bit more than Norway. When the ball drops to you in midfield, look up where Haaland is, play a ball, play it down the channel. Give him a chance, man. Refs have been really dodgy in this tournament. The one last night was absolutely awful in the Paraguay-France game. Absolutely awful. Yeah, the problem with that advocating for an entire new football federation is the next ones are going to be just as bad. There's so much money involved in football. Money corrupts. We thought Infantino was going to be the clean person in charge, and he's just as bad as everyone else. No more Sepp Blatters. No more of that. No. Infantino comes in and he's just as bad. Oh, chance. Oh, man, what's happened there? Yeah, come off Gabriel and went out for a corner. A good ball in, a dangerous ball in, and they are absolutely shitting themselves. Because Haaland's in there. What did you miss? Hadwick, missed absolutely nothing, unfortunately. A couple of half chances, that was about it. You had a guilty pleasure with Paraguay. Oh. Oh, that's better. That's better play by Norway. Do something to get the ball in. All these players about 2 meters tall and just messing around with it. Cross it in. Go on. Oh, back post. Haaland, man. That far away from it. Should be played in a footy nation, not in Trumpistan. They're trying to get the Americans to really get on board with football. And it seems to be working a bit better. Oh. Just that far away from him. Good ball in. That's unlucky, though. Mexico is a proper footy nation. Mexico is. Canada, not so much. Oh, Martinelli off. Martinelli and Ryan are both off. Arsenal, Bournemouth. And who's on? Neymar and Danilo Santos. One of the 6,000 Danilos is on. The Glaswegian orphan is on the pitch. Come on. Neymar. You go Neymar. Oh, drinks. Come on, let's have a drink. The US isn't, but they want it to be. Leo Messi's over there. More people are interested in football than ever before. This could be the thing that pushes them. See the video of Dallas police beating up the Egyptian coach. I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Go on, Esther. P-break. 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 There's not a World Cup without teams like Uruguay or Paraguay. Uruguay and Paraguay, unfortunately, weren't good enough. And both naughty. Very naughty. France definitely has the best team in the World Cup at the moment. Spain are also up there, but France just seem to be incredible. I think if you're going to win this World Cup, you might have to beat France to do it. Whoever you are. Oh, aching all over. Showing you that Hendrick chance again when he just knocked it wide. You've got to take these chances. Hydration drinks on you, Frank. We'll have a beer. Come on, let's have a beer. Let's all have a beer. Go ahead, let's all have a beer. Beers on, Frank. So annoyed by the advertising break. It's stupid. You can understand it in certain places where it's 30 plus degrees. It is today, to be honest. But it should be 30 seconds, maybe an hour. An hour. 30 seconds, maybe a minute. Not an hour. Please don't do an hour. Better head off. Hands are fucking barely type. No worries, Donald. Catch you later, dude. Yeah. Whatever happens later, as long as England give it their all, you won't be too unhappy. That's all you can ask for, isn't it? That's all you can ask for. If you give everything and get beat, at least you've given everything. If you don't, and you go out with a whimper, it's horrible. Aye, there's Neymar. You've Neymar. Proost, definitely. Proost, graag gedaan, jongen. Graag gedaan. Right, here we are. We're back to it now. Come on, get on with it. Oh, he's waiting for the telly, is he? For fuck's sake. Stroke the doggies. Gotta stroke the doggies. Oh my god, the dogs are adorable. Is that a sausage dog? A sausage dog is adorable. Oh my god, is his name Myron? He looks like a Myron. The Myron area was absolutely gorgeous as well, actually. If the lotto comes in, I'm gonna buy one. I don't care anymore. I'm gonna buy one. My own personal Myron. Good block, lad. Will Neymar have the key to unlock this Norwegian defence? No, he won't. There you go. You'd think he'd be the one with the experience and the ability to spot an opening. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, hang on. I'm sat here and there's things that should be on the screen for me that isn't. Try and get a voter. I need them. Oh, chance. Go ahead, Erling, lad. Go ahead, lad. Filthy Scouse New York accent. Brutal to Brooklyn. Oh my god. Would you look at the sausage dog? You know, you don't mind extra time. Gives us something boring to watch in between. Oh, until England starts. Keep it going as long as you can, and then we don't have as long to wait before the England kick-off. Yeah. That first time we actually saw a sausage dog while we were out in the car, and Jess just screamed it. That was a proud moment, a proud daddy-daughter moment, that was. I felt the arm. Oh my God, oh my God. Brilliant. Thank you, daughter. Thank you. Oscar Bob's looked quite lively since he's come on as well, actually. I like him. I sound like Fran Drescher's mum, Renee something. Game's awful, yeah. Hey, I'm walking here. I'm walking here. I don't think I get away with it in Brooklyn, but on an English stream I can get away with that. You want I should wash the bugs off your windshield? That's okay, I'm just busting your balls. What am I, some kind of fucking mook? Come on, do something, for fuck's sake. Oh. More football, please, more football. More good football. You, Vinny, go on, lad, go on, you can do it. Better play that. Yeah, they have got really bad backs, haven't they? The little wiener dogs, little sausage dogs, which is to be expected when you can look at the physicality of them, the physiognomy. Go on, do something with it. Oh, chance. Good save by Alisson. That's better play, that. Much better. You talking to me? I'm the only one here. You talking to me? Fran Drescher got a Pomeranian in The Nanny called Chester, but in real life called Esther. That's what you can remember her lines. Funny how Diaper Donna's not got even a hint of a New York accent. Yeah. Oh. With his Scottish ma. If he's got a Scottish ma, why has he not called anyone a ball-bag? Instead of Sleepy Joe Biden, why hasn't he called him ball-bag Biden? Where's that ball-bag Biden, by the way? Do something. Come on. Falling asleep watching this. Did you know Lassie was actually a laddie? Esther, did you? Lassie had a lad. Very, very evident from certain angles, wouldn't it? I still haven't seen that other dog, by the way. The infamous walk dog. I've not seen that one. Yeah, Lassie was a laddie. The 100 Dalmatians were not really 100. Was there like 50 of them and a mirror? I still think my idea, if I ever win the lottery, I am going to do this. I'm going to hire a Premier League football stadium. And I'm going to get 500 Dachshunds and one football. And I'm going to live stream it. The Brazilian defence look panicked every time the ball goes forward. So what do Norway do? Not play the ball forward. Do something. Come on. We had a Pomeranian 5 years ago. Funny little thing. Yeah. Your first stepmom was kind of evil and had a white streak of hair with the rest black. So used to call it Cruella de Vil. Not to her face. You wouldn't do it to your face, would you? Not to Cruella. You just wouldn't. Bruno Guimaraes off. Newcastle's Bruno Guimaraes. Ederson Silva. There we go. I want a Great Dane. Casper. Casper's a Great Dane. Oh yeah, there's a goal somewhere. I don't know, I'm 6 months behind everyone. Oh. Haaland, there you go. One of the Wales' best strikers, and they give him no service whatsoever. The second they do, what happens? Goal. It's that simple. It's that simple. You give him an opportunity, the ball ends up in the back of the net. It's that simple. If you don't give him the ball, nothing will happen. Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable. One 0. The Nordic meat shield with the goal. What a great ball in that is. You're not beating him in the air from there. That run out to win. Brilliant. Fantastic that. Yeah. You're not stopping him from there, Gabriel. Not a chance. Gabriel thinking, do you know what? Dreams don't come true. Great header. Great header. Up, push, back of the net. Lovely stuff. He is doing the do. Dad in the crowd there, Alfie. He looks a sneaky bugger as well, Haaland, doesn't he? He's always that far away from just breaking out laughing. I like that. Controversial these days, headers. I like a good header. Oh, great stuff, Norway. Go on. Now, of course, yeah, Brazil have to come out and let the handbrake off and then see what happens. If you do that with Norway playing the way they're playing on the break, oh, let's just run someone over. He's a funny looking guy, but I like him. He's very, very funny. He seems to be living his best life, as the phrase goes. Playful, like a child. No. I think if Brazil are going to do anything, Vinny Jr. might be the one to do it. He looks the most dangerous by an absolute distance. If he goes out, does Ancelotti get sacked? We wish. He has unfinished business in Crosby. Ancelotti. Chewing like a maniac. He is. He's so cool though. Look at him. He's beautiful. He's a beautiful, beautiful man. Get him back. Bring Richie back as well. You get paid about 8 million a year, which is pretty much standard Premier League money, that as well, isn't it? That's what Jurgen Klopp was on, about £8 million a year. And he's arguing over 50 quid a night for hotels, Trivago, fucking Dorange. Martinez out of contract, Bielsa wild, Ancelotti scorned. Get them all in, yeah. Have them in as like a confederation of lunatics. A confederation of coaches. Oh. They've upped it a little bit, haven't they? They've upped it. A bit of nose shaming. Oh, Bob. I like a young Bob. You've got balls. 3-on-3. Bob. Where's the Nordic meat shield? Go on, get him involved. I know he headed the ball away, but get involved. Come on. Koeman pension. No, don't get him involved. I don't want to see him ever again. With his head like a 30-year-old leather armchair. We want Pep. We want Pep. I've got very little pep in my life at the moment. Yeah, the corners, as long as it's overhanging, it's okay, but they should just get it back to the old days. It has to touch the line, otherwise it's not in play. Contact your local dealer. Ronald can stay away from Everton forever and ever, amen. Ooh. An ooh from Louise. What's happened here, Louise? What are you oohing for? Have they scored? Or does a Brazilian always cause you to ooh? Ooh. Oh, jeez, man. What a great save that is. Almost an own goal. He's done so well to keep that out. What? Ongelooflijk, jongen. Ongelooflijk. Oh. Oh. Across the face of goal. What are they doing, man? Brazil have done everything but score here. Oh, man. How has that not gone in? Ay, caramba. Ay, por samba. Oh, that's a fantastic save. Unbelievable, lad. Genuinely fantastic. What an amazing save. Pep in, Pep out. In, out. All those $1 million bonuses for winning the cup, you can see them disappear in the Brazilian eyes. They're gone. Stopped altogether. All right. I didn't know that about his wife. If the Freakins got the dough they say they have, Pep Beto coach, Martinez the midfield, Carlo the defence, Bielsa Pickford. You can bark at each other. League winners, 36 wins, 2 losses. That's a league winners mentality right there amongst them lot. Bobby in charge of shoes as well. Everyone shall wear brown shoes. Wait for him. Go on, that's it. Get outside and bob, lad. Oh, Bob. Oh, corner. Unbelievable. 10 minutes or so to go. There's probably going to be that amount, isn't there? There's normally 6 minutes of extra time, so it looks like your team on Football Manager, they miss everything in the box. Sounds like Everton in the Premier League, genuinely. From time to time we score there. All right, yeah, she's getting 3 minutes. I know, but I've got my brain's exploded, so I don't know. I tell you what, a Brazilian wouldn't sound like a Beatles song, but a Norwegian would. This thing on. Go on, how long's left? How long's left? Come on. At least 6 minutes, isn't it? You get 3 minutes for the hydration break, and then for any substitutions, there's 30 seconds for each one. Yeah, it makes the dislike a little less more understandable. We can't stand Koeman because he was an absolute knob. Almost ruined our football club. Ooh, goal, ooh. How far ahead are you, lot, man? This is insane. Not saying my stream is slow, but Pele's just come off injured here. Oh! Erling Braut Haaland, you absolute legend, lad. Oh! Absolutely unbelievable. Man. Also, because that free kick. No, I'm not an England fan, so I don't care. But yeah, Everton. He messed with Everton, bastard. Has to be scripted. Just letting this dude go. You can't get anywhere near him. If you give him a chance as well, just stand off him and give him a chance. He will hit the target. He's amazing. Boom. Oh, man. That's a great finish, that. Look at him. Just a one little touch, enough. Legs. Unbelievable. Nutmeg. Back of the net. And he could have been playing for England. He was never going to play for England, but he could have played for England. I don't understand the hype. He's not your type of player. Oh, he's brilliant. Just a goal scorer. Saw him at the Hill Dickinson Stadium this season, just gone. Every time the ball went near him, my heart was going quicker. He is scary. Amazing in the box, really is. But he's quick. He's big, powerful. He can hit a ball with his left foot, right foot, header. He's got everything. Absolutely everything. And when he's angry, he's horrible to play against. Say something, yeah, the goal scorers have really turned up, haven't they, for the World Cup? Messi's banging them in. Mbappe is. Haaland. Brilliant. The standard hype of the striker. No, he's boss. Ancelotti will whack someone. These defenders, in all honesty, are a joke. They're nothing compared to Van Dijk. Van Dijk's been shit this season as well. One of the most overrated players I've ever seen. You see him all the time, just pointing at people. You should have been there. No, you should have done it. I really do hate Van Dijk. More to do with the Liverpool fans saying he's the best centre-half the world's ever seen. As though, I don't know, Maldini and Baresi never existed, or Puyol. Just so vastly overrated, it's amazing. Seen him all season. People just running past him like he's not there. He was brilliant for about 2 seasons. However, Maldini was brilliant for 20. No, it's vastly overrated. He tries to... Someone came out with a stat about him a few years ago. Nobody had dribbled past him. And he must have heard it. So for the rest of the season, he kept on backing off into the box all the time. People were having shots constantly. Not for me, Clive. Not for me. Yeah, real world-class players are world-class for 10 years plus. He's not had 10 good seasons. Not for me, Clive. He's a Liverpool player anyway. I'm not allowed to like him. With his fucking Sade haircut. That's the thing though, isn't it, with Haaland? People think he is overrated. Then you look at his goal scoring record and it is unbelievable. He's in the team to score goals and he does it constantly. Even this today, he's done nothing and he scored 2 goals. It's scary. Absolutely scary. He reminds me a bit of me. My 5-a-side on a Thursday night. Left foot, right foot, back of the net. Easy, man. That's up against a very good keeper as well in there, Alisson. He left him grasping at thin air. He does need to get that haircut sorted out though. He looks an absolute tit. Isn't the Premier League kind of meh? No, it's not. It's the hardest league in the world, man. Kane yeeted to the German league. He went there because the opportunity came up for him to actually win things. Nobody stays at Spurs to win anything. I think he wanted the opportunity to play abroad as well. Otherwise, he would have signed for Man United, I would have thought. Someone like that. Good stuff, man. Some wise play here from the Norwegians. Playing it simple, keeping hold of it. Oh, here we go, another chance. Oh. Vinnie Jones was the best player. Oh, man. Yeah. Got to be a yellow card. Odegaard knows that he's done his job there. The Glaswegian orphan is pissed off and has given him a kick. Naughty that, naughty that. See Odegaard smile when he got up though. I've done my bit there. Look at him, he knows it. Did exactly what I needed to do. Wasted a bit of time. Brilliant stuff. Great to watch. He looks like a predator with his hair down. Not that kind of predator. Look at that. Mbappe, Messi and Haaland all with 7 goals. Crazy. He's a crazy. Best League plus via play. Bought by Videoland so you can see the Premier League just there. Bitty. Bit of handbags. Where's the handbags? Go on. They don't like it, do they? South Americans don't like it when they're getting beat. I don't think some of these Brazilians need to be getting involved here because massive lads on the Norwegian side. Don't think I'd want the likes of Christopher Ayer or Haaland punching me square in the mouth. That's too little too late as well. 2-0 down, 5 minutes into 7 minutes of injury time. You suddenly start showing a bit of fight. Too late. Too late. Jerry. Yeah, it's too late for the fight now, lad. Played a very smart game, Norway. Very, very smart. Took a lot of the pace out of the game as well. Took it away from Brazil. Are we all joining in the row? Which one? Which? When people say Haaland scored, what do people expect? The defender really defended 7 times today. He's a hero. It's hard to score goals, especially as many. Oh, is that a penalty? Elbow. What? Well, he's caught him with it, but come on. Yeah, that's what the Formula One would call a normal racing incident. No, he didn't, you lying fucking prick. Hate referees like that. He didn't do that. He jumped up. He just got higher. That's why. He was just higher. They both had their arms out. He was just higher. Absolute knob. Penalty. Come on. Why is he getting involved, Neymar? They're not going to win the game. Why is he getting involved? Idiot. Why is he smiling at the keeper? Look at him. You're getting beat, you fucking idiot. Why is he smiling at the keeper? You just got beat. Absolute halfwit. Having a word with the captains. What's going on here? This is pointless. All of this is pointless. Oh, there's a chance here. Nah, keeper's got it. Sorry. Bye bye Brazil. Bye bye Brazil. Bye Neymar. Neymar 1, Haaland 2. Get teeth, fuck. Brilliant. Why are you praying to God when he's just let you get beat, you fucking halfwit? glad to see Brazil gone, but gutted for Ancelotti. It was a genuinely fantastic man. Bye-bye, big Portugal. Goodbye to the $35 million bonus. I'm sure he's rich enough as it is. Sean, best team, they definitely did win. 100%, mate. Quality. Glorious. Yes, I'm not a fan of Neymar. I don't mind him, actually. I thought he was good with Barcelona. The front three of Messi, Suarez and Neymar were brilliant. And he knew at that point, when he played for Barcelona, he knew he wasn't the big fish anymore. The big fish was on the other wing. And he played that way. You can't be the big fish in a small pond when you're with Messi. You know what I mean? Cry baby. You cry baby. Where is it? The whale's gone mad. Well done, my brothers, from another Viking mother. There you go. The Nordics are sticking together. He had a huge injury as well. He did. Lots of them have had really bad injuries over the years. You do well to come back from stuff like that, especially to come back at the top level. No. Hadden we? Dankjewel. See you later. You might be back later. If not, see you soon, Shane. No worries. Yeah, it's yeah, about time I had to go and get something to eat, I think. So I'll be back for 1 o'clock in the blessed AM. We're gonna have an outro though, as always. Thank you.
Stadio delle Alpi, all'Italia, Lambretta, bruschetta, la gazzetta, cappuccino, mispeva, biscotti, Maldini, Mancini, Angelotti, all for the love of the game.
I've been Nick. You've been amazing.
They think that's all over.
It is now.
Hoo-yah!